Welcome back, everyone. Today we're tackling a big question. Could ABC and NBC actually lose their broadcast licenses?
And the short answer is probably.
Not the answer most people expect, right? But let's break it down.
All right, so here's the deal. The FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, reviews broadcast licenses every 8 years. It's routine, but here's the key. Renewal is not automatic. Stations have to prove they're still serving the public interest. And while revoking a license is almost unheard of, the FCC technically has that power. It usually takes outright fraud, repeated violations, or something really egregious.
Exactly. The other thing to keep in mind, the FCC is run by 5 commissioners, all appointed by the president and confirmed by the Senate. And no more than 3 can be from one party.
Which sounds balanced in theory, but right now, Republicans control the majority.
Meaning they could absolutely vote to revoke or simply not renew certain network licenses, if pushed in that direction.
And let's not forget, recently, several big networks quietly paid out massive cash settlements to the Trump administration over alleged discrimination.
Which critics argue might be groundwork for saying, look, you're unfit to hold a license. Just this month, Trump posted on his Truth Social network that he gave his full support for the FCC revoking ABC and NBC licensees. And I quote, because they are so biased and untruthful, an actual threat to our democracy, unquote.
So the big question is, why hasn't CBS been targeted?
Yeah, that's the twist. And the answer comes down to one guy, Larry Ellison.
Founder of Oracle, billionaire, second wealthiest man in the world, right behind Elon Musk.
That's the one. Ellison and his son David recently acquired Paramount Skydance, which owns CBS. Between them, they now control 77.5% of the company.
Which means Ellison essentially holds CBS in his pocket, and he's been pretty vocal about his vision for the future.
And that vision, which was articulated at Oracle's financial analyst meeting, is straight out of a dystopian movie. Constant surveillance, doorbell cams, police body cams, street cameras, dash cams, all tied together, monitored by AI to track human behavior and enforce compliance. To quote him, citizens will be on their best behavior because we are constantly recording and reporting everything that is going on, unquote.
And that connects directly to Stargate.
Right, Stargate. This was unveiled at the White House back in January 2025, a partnership between Ellison, Sam Altman from OpenAI, and Masayoshi Son from SoftBank.
With a starting investment of, get this, $100 billion, scaling up to $500 billion.
And the goal? To build the most powerful AI supercomputer network in the world.
A system powerful enough to run something as massive as a social credit system, the kind China already uses. Where your ability to get a loan, buy a ticket, or move forward in your career depends on how compliant you are.
And here's where it ties back to media. For any political or business elite to consolidate power, you need propaganda outlets, compliant networks that serve the narrative.
Which could mean, in this future picture, 2 big survivors, Fox and CBS.
Right, and you can already see the cracks forming. CBS recently canned Stephen Colbert, America's #1 late-night host. Officially, they called it a money-losing show. But come on, that program gave CBS huge promotional value. Celebs, athletes, musicians, mostly plugging Paramount's own projects.
And don't forget, Paramount also owns Comedy Central, so what happens to South Park? What happens to The Daily Show?
That's the concern. If they fall, it's not just about entertainment anymore. It's about controlling commentary, controlling satire, even controlling dissent.
And that moves us into very dangerous territory. Press freedom itself could be the next domino.
And we all know, once the press goes, democracy doesn't last long behind it.
Heavy topic today, but an important one. Thanks for sticking with us.
Don't forget to subscribe and let us know your thoughts. Do you think networks are being steered into compliance, or is this all paranoia?
Until next time, stay curious, stay critical.